This is Maestro Minute, the show that discusses all things real estate, sharing interviews with the most successful people in the industry. Hear from their perspective and what they are doing to achieve success. Get exclusive tips on how you can also succeed in real estate. Maestro Minute is brought to you by Maestro Development. Here's your host, Nareg Muradian.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, Nareg Muradian. Thank you for joining another episode of Maestro Minute. Today I wanted to talk about a certain topic that I think is super important to helping join a team or build your team, and that's basically recruiting or hiring or looking for jobs. At Maestro, we really emphasize on culture, and we want to make sure that our team has a similar culture and a similar understanding and vision and perspective. So today I want to talk a little bit about not only culture, but hiring and looking for jobs if you guys are out there on one side of the fence or another. First thing is, make sure that whether you're looking for a job or interviewing, make sure that you're being responsive and available. As they say, the best ability is availability, right? You don't want to be over dominant, but you want to be available and flexible. Oftentimes we try to hire people or interview people and we can't make the schedules work. We're all busy with clients and projects, and the person we're trying to meet, their schedule is not being flexible. So understand who your audience is and be flexible and available for them. The other characteristic, and this is whether you're hiring somebody or they're coming in, is basically your attitude, your character, and your energy, right? That's called ACE. So we focus on that. You got to have a good attitude. We can teach you how to do anything. You can learn, but if you don't have a good attitude, it's going to be a tough challenge to get you on board and to get things done, right? So you got to have that right mindset, the right attitude, and you can learn the projects or the technical skills. You probably have some good technical skills, but attitude is super important, right? People feed off that, and people see that. That's kind of your first impression. So character is super important. Being dependable, reliable, loyal, trustworthy. Those are all super important characteristics, especially in the work environment. You want to be dependable. You want to be able to have people count on you. So that's super important. So make sure you can show that skill set, and energy and excitement. I'm a pretty laid back guy, and I had to learn early on to be more self-aware and be a little bit more energetic and kind of raise it up a couple notches. So being super energetic, being excited about the process, being excited about the topic, really understanding that even if it's something that you're not super excited about, just showing that energy is super important. The other thing also I wanted to mention is making sure that when you are either looking for a job or hiring on, you understand that company's culture. I talked about that briefly. Every company, whether it's small or large, has a certain culture. You can try to get that information from talking to the other employees, walking around the office, and just trying to understand, but you want to make sure that you fit that culture, right? Not that the company wants to bring you on board, but that you actually are able to join that company and it actually fits with you. For us at Maestro, we want to make sure that the people we are bringing believe in what we believe in, believe in our strategy and our philosophy. So that's really what I want to talk about today. Super important. Make sure that you're available, you're accountable. Those things are all super important. And then also making sure that you are also leading the effort, and as the maestro, as they say, you got to lead everybody. You got to orchestrate, you got to conduct, making sure that everyone's doing their job. So the only way people will follow you is if you provide those characteristics and really get involved. So thanks for joining the Maestro Minute today. I'm your host, Nareg Muradian, and don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in to the Maestro Minute podcast. Make sure to rate this podcast if you found it helpful, share it with a friend that could use it, and follow us on all major podcast platforms. The Maestro Minute, powered by Maestro Development.